that of Bassa local government area. This recent attack is very unfortunate and regrettable. It is one too many, which is grossly unacceptable to any human clime. One Plateau Unity Forum sincerely commiserate with the government and hospitable peace-loving people of Plateau State over the colossal loss of lives and properties. We deeply express our heartfelt condolences to all affected communities and persons on this unfortunate incident. We want to use this medium to strongly and unequivocally condemn in totality the carnage and havoc wreaked on our law-abiding people of Plateau State, and to equally draw the attention of those commentators who have zeroed their minds on the recent killings as being political, to seriously have a rethink and tell themselves the truth, because it is very clear that their passive aggressor is not out of ignorance, but a clear indication that their sympathy is on the side of the perpetrators, the Fulani herdsmen. The deployment of security agencies in the affected areas suffice us to say with a strong voice that enough is enough of complacency and deliberate compromise of their constitutional responsibility of securing lives and properties of our citizens with lip service. All the perpetrators of this dastardly act will be apprehended and prosecuted, is the usual language. It is surprising and heartbreaking that when the dusk to dawn curfew was imposed in the affected local government areas, killings of innocent citizens continued unabated in a village called Doroa in Barkinladi, in the presence of security personnel, unconfirmed with the responsibility of protecting the lives and properties of the citizens. That means that we, the Plateau people, and all other states that are earmarked for ethnic cleanses are no longer safe in their own ancestral homes. The immediate visit of the Vice President, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, at the wake of the killings and that of the President, President Muhammadu Buhari, is highly commended by One Plateau Unity Forum, but not without raising pertinent questions that are begging for answers. One, in every attack across the country, the government will either set a judicial commission of inquiry that will never see the light of the day. How long will these formalities continue? In every attack, the government will say all perpetrators will be brought to book. How big is this book that still has space to accommodate more perpetrators? Is it that the federal government is unaware of the lopsided appointment of security agencies in the country, and also the general outcry to overhaul same? Where is the place of the federal character? Sequel to the president's speech in Jos during his visit after the attack stated that the killings in Zamfara is more than the killings in Jos and Benue put together, is the president taking stocks of killings for comparison. The presidency, through Mr. Femi Adesina, clearly states that giving land for ranching is better than death. Vanguard newspaper of the 4th July 2018. Does this now explain and clarify our curiosity on why there are no proactive measures to end these barbaric killings on the Plateau and other states by the federal government? Even though One Plateau Unity Forum commends the government of Plateau State in her success story on completion of inherited uncompleted projects and prompt payment of staff salaries, the following questions need answers from the state government. Dead receive salaries. Will the dead vote for you in 2019? Is there peace on the Plateau as pronounced by your government? Where are the people? Where are the Plateau State elites? What is their take on the happenings? Why are they quiet? Can they take a clue from other notable elites from other states? Why are they allowing political and ethnic differences to divide us and send us away from our ancestral homes? Does the governor realize that the same people that voted him in 2015 are not happy with him? Consequent upon the following, we demand as follows. One Plateau Unity Forum call on the security agencies to, as a matter of urgency, ensure that they regain public trust by an unbiased apprehension and prosecution of all perpetrators or accomplice to all the killings around the country, like the leadership of Miyeti Allah, Cattle Breeders Association, MAGBA, who acknowledged the killings in Plateau as a reprisal attack because of their 300 missing cows. In line with the general outcry of many Nigerians, the Plateau Unity Forum is calling on the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to use his good office to overhaul the security architecture of the country for better output. One Plateau Unity Forum is adding her voice in support of the creation of state police. One Plateau Unity Forum wants to unequivocally state that ranching is a private enterprise, likewise farming. Therefore, people's inheritance should not be confiscated without their consent to empower a particular group at the detriment of the other. One Plateau call on the elites in Plateau State to close ranks and work together for the restoration of peace on the Plateau, devoid of our domestic differences. We call on the peace-loving people of Plateau to be law-abiding in the defense of their lives and their ancestral homes by patronizing all available security agencies within the ambit of the law of the land, federal government, and well-meaning Nigerians for the immediate rehabilitation of all affected communities and the treatment of the injured. One Plateau Unity Forum wish to call on the media to be professional in their reportage to ensure that they do not promote hate speech at this moment of our trials. Finally, we hereby call on the federal government to immediately proscribe the Fulani Herdsmen as a terrorist group. Conclusion. One Plateau Unity Forum, in line with our motto, equity and justice, is ready to collaborate with the federal and state governments, all security agencies, non-governmental organizations, and international communities to bring an end to this menace, not minding its agenda, source, sponsors, or accomplice. We wish to assure the government of Plateau State, under the leadership of Right Honorable Simon Bakola Alom, of our continuous support, loyalty, and commitment towards the progress and development of Plateau State, the true home of peace and tourism. Long live One Plateau Unity Forum. Long live Plateau State. Long live the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you and God bless.
Thank you.